Okay, so this is a real quick video on the I don't really know how you pronounce that, but Arbenifi rolling knife sharpener. I wanted to show right here before I get into it that this will actually tell you, because you'll need to know this when you use it. On this block, as you'll see, it starts at 12 and then it's 15, 20, and 25. That is the angle at which the knife is held onto the side of this. This is magnetic, but it's also rubber right here, so it does not scratch your knife while you're sharpening it. For me, I'm using this mainly for kitchen, so as you see, it's recommended by what it says for the 20 degree. And then you find that, which is that one right there. It snaps. It's a pretty good magnet strength on it. So basically what you do, and for me this is a lot easier than some of these knife sharpeners you get that you don't have a clue how long you're supposed to do it, what you're supposed to do, what angle or anything. If you take this manual and you read through pretty much the entire thing, I mean, it walks you through it step by step every bit of the way. It actually will tell you in here, I've got to find it, it will actually say right here. So you do this, it's not like you just do a pass or two. You actually need to do this for about 3 to 7 minutes in order to have the knife sharp once you're done doing this. But other than that, of course, it is going to determine how dull the blade is or what condition the blade is in. So this, which when you get this in the package, it is going to feel right heavy. This is the reason being. This has got some pretty good weight to it, and as you see, this does, you can hold this, that's actually what you hold on to, and these two will roll on both sides. It does have a rubber ring around it, so when you have it down, it doesn't damage your countertop or whatever you have it on. The one side, which is more of the rougher feel, and it's also gray, that is what you start with. That is the diamond grit, I guess is the best way to put it. This is what's really going to do the sharpening. Once you do that, then you just pass over a few times with the ceramic side. What this basically does, this smooths out the sharpening that this did. So this really does the sharpening, but this will actually smooth it out and get some of the burrs and different things off of it, the little pieces of metal. But pretty much other than that, I've got a kitchen knife to give you an idea, to show you how it works. Like I said, I put it on the 20 degree. You've got different degree on each side of it. You just put it down. Like I said, you start with the gray one, and then what you do is you just set it down there and you just roll back and forth, and you don't really have to put a lot of force against it. It just glides back and forth. You do have to hold this, of course, with one hand, and then you do have to hold this one. The nice thing with that having so much weight to it, I mean, I would say it's probably, I don't know, 2.5 pounds or so, is it feels a lot easier to glide back and forth. Of course, I'm not going to do this for 3 to 7 minutes on video, but this is basically all you do. This holds it at the correct angle, so you don't have to worry about that. And then what you do is you flip this around so that you can use the ceramic side, and then you go back and forth. And like I said, you only do this a few times because this is not really going to make it sharp. This is just smoothing out what you just did. Other than that, all you do, you can either flip it around like this, but what I would probably do is just flip the knife around, and then you can set that back down, and then of course you would do the same thing. You would just start on this side, roll back and forth for 3 to 7 minutes, and then you would do this side, and you would just do this, like I said, probably a few times, and then you're good to go. Now don't forget, when you're done, you do need to take the knife that you just did, and you need to either wipe them off or wash them, just because you don't want all the dust and dirt and grime and all the little particles getting into whatever you're using the knife for. But again, very simple, effective, and the easiest to understand manual I've probably ever read.